Many times when we do our programs, we do talk about financial independence. And people come up and say, Mr. Kira, money is not important. And besides, money can't get you happiness. And besides, money is the root of all evils. Well, let's take one at a time. Who are the people who say money is not important? In my opinion, either they're stupid or they're billionaires. Look, I didn't say money is the most important thing, but money is very important, because I learned one thing in my life, that money in good hands always does good, and money in evil hands always does evil. Now, let's look at the second part. You said money does not get you happiness. Well, let me ask you, does poverty get you happiness? Well, if I have to be unhappy, I would rather be unhappy with money than without money. Now, let's talk of, you said money is the root of all evils. Well, I don't think so. Money is only a medium of exchange. Money is a reward you give me when I provide you with goods and services. Now, the more goods and services I provide you, the more you reward me with money. What's wrong with that? Folks, money is wonderful. Keep in mind, money is food for the hungry. Money is medicine for the sick. Money is home for the homeless. Money is clothing for the needy. Money is wonderful. Look, it is not money that is the root of all evils. It is the love of money that is the root of all evils. Loving money using people, you got it wrong. Loving people using money, you got it right. Now, the important thing is, when we talk of in the pursuit of money, many times we lose our values and ethics. That is why it is said, making money is criminal, but earning money is spiritual. Wages without work amounts to stealing, so we need to earn money in an ethical manner. Now, sadly, many times in the pursuit of money, we end up losing the things money just cannot buy. And the most precious things in life, money just cannot buy. Money can buy you amusement, but not happiness. Money can buy you books, but not wisdom. Money can buy you a bed, but not sleep. Money can buy you a companion, but not a friend. Money can buy you comfort, but not happiness. Money can buy you food, but not appetite. Money can buy you a house, but not a home. Money can buy you a ring, but not a marriage. The most precious things in life, money just cannot buy. But keep in mind, I learned one thing. Money in good hands always does good, and money in evil hands always does evil. So I say one thing, that it is the moral obligation of every good human being to become a multi-millionaire and a billionaire, because money in good hands always does good, and money in evil hands always does evil. Well, become a multi-millionaire and do good.
So, good morning, everybody, and
thank you so much, Rajendra, for playing that video. It's absolutely amazing. Let's get started. Before we get started, I would love to invite everybody to be on the video, at least. If you're on the video, that will make more sense. And then we'll begin the training. Today, we'll have Q&A, question and answers. So, Leena ji, do you want to start? And then I'll take over in 2 to 3 minutes. Meanwhile, you just inform everyone that we are having an interactive session today. So it's very, very important for all of us to attend this. Yes, Leena ji, you can unmute yourself.
Hi, everyone. I hope you can hear me and see me clearly and hear me clearly. Okay, I'm just wearing my Healy. I request everyone to wear your Healy. Yes. Whenever we're coming for meeting, it's always good that we wear our Healy. The meeting would be more productive. And Healy reads our mind. So when we are learning follow-ups and running the program, Healy is reading our mind. So whatever is going on in your mind, how will you do follow-up? It's all be, productive enough. Healy will make it happen. So it will manifest. Fantastic. So,
Leena ji, I'm running Healy and Mag Healy both.
Wow, even me. My prosperity program is on. So
I'm running Digest All program on Healy as well as Digest Harmony in Mag Healy because I'm not feeling hungry. I don't know. I have not had my dinner. I'm still not feeling hungry. So I just wanted to see how it works. Okay, it will work definitely, but just wanted to align my energies. Over to you, Leena ji. Sorry.
And I am running my today all skin programs because I've got a lot of scars. My cats have scratched me on my face. And so there are a lot of cat scratches on my face and it was very much visible. So I thought, let me run all the skin programs today. And I also ran the skin harmony in Healy. And so I had this water bottle, which is completely energized bottle now, water now. So I ran the skin harmony on my water and I'm drinking that. So fantastic. What kind of life, no? So easy. I mean, energizing the water and skin problems. I mean, nothing to worry. No need of searching for ointments or going to doctor. We have all the solution in hand. Okay, now it is exactly the same manner. You have to do follow-ups. So follow-ups is nothing but your story. Create these small stories. Today, when I was doing my follow-up, I literally showed, I have put it in my status also, the video which I sent to my prospect, of Sheila's prospect basically, and I was doing the follow-up. And so it was in the Zoom session and I literally told her this, that what I'm running, why I'm running the programs. And she was so much interested. And she was every statement of mine when I was saying that this is the program which I ran today. And she was like, wow, I mean, it looks amazing. So follow-up is so simple. It's just that when you start using Healy so much, you will have so many stories to share. So today we will have, ask all your questions, wherever you feel little blockages in terms of how to start, how to break the ice or follow up. What should be the first meeting? What should be the second meeting? If the first meeting is done, how to get on with the next meeting? So everything, if you feel somewhere stuck, just ask so that we are very much clear. And also one more thing which I want to make it clear is there are so many people who've started sending me numbers after the yesterday's training. Leena ji, can you do my follow-up? Can you do my follow-up? Please don't share numbers. And one thing is that you connect with me and or connect with Vikash ji or connect with your upline and then merge the call and then we can help you out to do follow-up. Not sharing numbers. So sharing numbers doesn't look good. It feels like I am doing a sales call. So when I'm connecting just directly to your prospect. So that if you have to take help from your upline, make sure connect on the conference call and then do a follow-up. So fantastic. Everyone remembers what we learned yesterday. So who wants to call it out? What is a 4-step process or 4-step or 5-step, whatever we learned from Vikash ji, myself? What are the few basic steps which we need to ensure that we are using it in our follow-ups? Who wants to call it out? Yay, hi, Tanu, Tanvita, please share.
So the 4 steps are the likability. It has to be lovable, teachable, and act as a leader. And second thing is ask questions because the quality of question can determine the quality of conversion. And third is fill, tell, found. And the fourth is sharing the story, which can be more relatable.
Superb. Thank you so much, Tanvita, for sharing it. And it's so important. And once now we know what are the 4 steps and we will start doing follow-ups and observe that whether I'm asking question, observe whether I'm actually doing something to be likable and use signaling. Likable people are always on job. You know, they are always on toes. They know what actions to be taken to make the other person like you. You see Vikash ji also, full time he is on job and impressing people out. So especially girls around, he is a master. So, you know, so now you have to become that person and there is no harm to attack the opposite sex. But
Leena ji, is it a compliment or are you...
And all likable people, you will see the traits. They will do something to make the other person become a fan of yours. And you observe this. You start observing it in Vikash ji mode. So let's welcome our leader, none other than Vikash Kishore Singh for the follow-up training part 2.
Thank you so much, Linaji. I did not know whether it was a compliment or it was a comment. I will take it as a compliment. Okay, so let us begin. Yes, it becomes natural for you to take care of others. It is natural for me now, whether it is a male or a female. If I am around somebody, I try to make the person feel special. I try to give attention. I don't care what is his background. Is he wealthy? Is he not wealthy? What is his religion? What is his caste? What is his gender? If I am with somebody, I try to give my full attention, and with all that respect and all that love which I can give, because that's natural. It's not made up. It's all natural. Naturally, it happens. Initially, I struggled it, but over a period of time, I learned it how to do it naturally, more and more naturally. So now we are ready to take your questions today. Yesterday, we learned the theory part. Today, we'll take on some question and we'll see how we handle those objections, and we'll enact your question. So you asking me question is like your prospect asking the same question. So I will treat you as my prospect. So anybody wants to ask question, please raise your hand and ask your question. Yes, please raise your hand and just unmute yourself. Leena ji or Rajendra will help you to unmute yourself. Just ask question. If you're not asking question, it means two things. You're getting everybody signed up or you're getting nobody signed up, right? Because you might not be working. So you can ask your question, no? Whatever your prospect feels. Yes, I can see Neha Shahji. Yeah, Neha ji, no, let's have a round of applause for Neha, because she raised her hand while people are just thinking, why I'm not able to unmute Neha? Am I not the host? Yes.
No, I can unmute myself.
Okay. Yes, Neha ji, over to you.
Vikash, good to see you again.
Yeah, same here, Neha ji. But I'm not able to see you. How do I say that? Right.
Yeah, because I'm surrounded by lots of people. Actually, Ganpati and all is going on.
Okay,
so
no
lots
problem.
of noise also.
Yes, Neha ji, आप अपना सवाल पूछिए. Yeah.
So my question is that, with the close relative, when I forwarded to 2 to 3 close relative and they attended the seminar, and when I just follow up that you are attending, then the message is just yes, then nothing else. So what should I do for that? Because it's a close one, so I can't, it's not look good for forcing them or something like that. I don't know how to communicate further.
Okay. So you have sent the presentation. They have seen the presentation.
Yes.
They have seen completely.
Yeah, Zoom meeting they completed.
Okay, very good. So why don't you call them then?
One cousin is very busy.
Okay.
मैंने उनको जब मैसेज किया कि did you attend it, he answered me after 2 days only.
Okay. Okay. So why didn't you call? That is my question.
Because I always message them. Did you attend just for the?
So we change ourselves a little bit as per the business. In our business, we say never communicate on WhatsApp, Messenger, or chat, because it is easy for a person to deny.
Okay.
Right? So did you attend? He can say no. And the question which you have asked is, did you attend? It itself is incomplete. Yesterday, what did Leena ji say? What do you have to say? Wasn't it fantastic? Let's get started.
Okay.
Let me give you a call once I am free tomorrow. Or let me give you a call now. If it is relative, call them now. If it is my relative, I will do anything. I'll push them. You know why I'll push them? Charity begins at home. I don't care what they think. I only care that I am going to give them something which can take care of their health. First, it starts with home. If he or she is a relative, with my relatives and my best friend, I become very pushy. Means I push them so much that they cannot hide from me. They cannot hide from me. They cannot run away from me. Either they have to say yes or no. But they cannot say, I'll think. I say no. Pay. You have my account number. I'll give my account number, transfer the money, or this is the link, pay, do the payment right now. Did you see the video which we played before this session of Siv Khera?
No,
Yeah.
I late.
So you just, we will send you that video. Have a look. Right? See, we have this perception that we should not push. Okay. So let me tell you a story. Okay. We have to push, but it depends who are we pushing. It's very, very important. Relatives, friend, I will push. I don't care what they think about me. Anyways, I don't care anybody what they think about me, but especially them, I don't care. Right? So why it is important to push? Let me tell you a story. So there was this beautiful princess, and she turned 21, and the king really wanted to get her married. So he decides to organize a swayamvar, and he announced that all the eligible bachelors, kings can come to the swayamvar and complete the task, and whoever completes the task, you get my daughter. And she was the only daughter of the king, only child of the king. So everybody knew that it is going to be not just the daughter. In future, they will also have the kingdom. So as the date was decided, the venue was decided, and all the kings and the prince gathered in the venue. And the venue had a huge, it was a huge hall, maybe 400, 500 meters. And at one end of the hall, there was this king. So it was the width was almost 500 to 700 meters, and the length and the width was almost 200 meters. And all of them, all the kings and the prince were standing at the end of the hall, and at the other side, the king and his daughter on the stage. So the king comes forward and announces loudly that, you know what, you all have assembled here to look at, to be the husband, the would-be husband of my daughter. I know that you all are very eligible. All of you are great. You're king, you're prince, but there is a task which you all have to complete. Everybody say, yeah, why not? What is the task? Let us hear it out. So he says, all of you will go at the end of this hall, stand there, and when the whistle is blown, you have to run as fast as possible, come on the stage, kiss my daughter, and she becomes yours. So everybody started looking out at everybody else. Like, who is the one who's lean and thin and who's athletic, will run fast and will win this? It's so easy. So all those kings with big tummies were disappointed that finally, somehow they took that effort to be there, and looks like they're going to lose. So finally the whistle was blown and everybody started to run. So as the people reached almost the center of the hall, a group of soldiers came in between and blocked them. Another group of soldiers came and they removed a wooden carpet from the floor, which was width end to end. And they removed this wooden carpet, and there was this 200 meters by 50 meters swimming pool. So now everybody thought, oh, so now those who can swim fast can actually swim across and go to the stage. But when they looked closer, they saw there were crocodiles in it. And by looking closely, they would realize that they were hungry crocodiles. Many of them just waiting for a piece of meat to fall down. And finally, everybody was standing on the edge of the pool and thinking, who would be that brave soul who would swim across this pool, cross the pool, and finally get on the stage and have the pleasure of having the daughter as the wife. Now everybody was waiting. In a while, there was this young, handsome gentleman swimming across the pool, and finally he swam across, reached to the stage, kissed the daughter, and the king was extremely happy. Wow, you are the real brave person to be married to my daughter. Since you have done this act of bravery, today you are not just going to be the husband of my daughter, but I'm going to give you my kingdom to you along with my daughter. What else do you want, my son? The young and handsome gentleman, the prince, said, can you just find out, king, since you are the king, you have all the power, just find out who pushed me. Right? So here, what we feel that pushing is something not good. Yes, pushing is not good when you're pushing somebody to smoke. Now tell me, in your friend circle, if there are smokers, how much they push you to smoke? If in your friend circle, there are people who are drunkards, they drink, they booze, how much they push you to booze? But when we start a business like this, our hands, legs, our mouth becomes, our lips becomes numb, and we don't want to push them. How is that we are so comfortable pushing them to do something which is not good for health, but we become so uncomfortable pushing them for something which is good for them? How is that even possible? So please come out of that perception that you don't want to push. See, there are different kinds of push. Even a baby is born with a push. New life comes out of with a push. If somebody would have not pushed me to start network marketing, I would never would have come here. If somebody would not have pushed me to do it full time, I would be maybe not be here. Who knows? Push them, but without losing your posture, without losing your relationship. There is a very gentle push. See, when I have to show this to my relative, I'll simply say, transfer, don't act smart. I talk like that. Itna kya soch rahe ho bhai? जान थोड़ी मांग रहा हूं, बोल रहा हूं ना, साइन अप करो, मैं यूज कर रहा हूं, मेरी माँ यूज कर रही है, तुम भी यूज करो, अच्छा रहेगा. मेरा, if there is my friend, I'll push. But when it comes to a cold prospect, I might push a bit, but without making him feel that I have pushed. Right? Just like that swimming pool incident. You don't even know that who pushed you, but you take the decision, right? You start swimming. After he was pushed, he was swimming, right? He could have swam the other side. Back to the the other end of the hall, but he swam front. He did not swim backward, right? So yes, sometimes we give push, that person does not realize, but he's moving forward. So when you have a relative or a friend who has seen the plan, straight away call them and avoid messages, because if you are waiting for his messages, it shows that you are too free. And what we have learned in our business, that if you show to your prospect that you are very much available, they don't take you seriously and they feel that you are just doing time pass. But if your prospect comes to know that you're very busy, they will take you very, very seriously. So don't message them, don't chat them. Nehaji, just call them and say, get started. कोई सवाल है तो पूछो, नहीं तो start करो. मैं ये use कर रही हूँ, I'm using it, and these are the benefits which I'm getting. See, I was telling you, right? I did not have my dinner. I was feeling bloated. I don't know why. Maybe I had my brunch very late. And I had I had 2 or 3 cups of coffee and something in between. I don't know what happened. And I was at one place doing calls from morning till evening. And I was feeling bloated. I'm running Digest All in the Wire. And I'm running Digest Harmony in the Mag Healy. Now I'm actually feeling light. My bloating, I feel like my stomach is all okay now. So I am having a device which helps me feel so good. There are people who get a heart attack after being bloated. You know that? I have seen people who got acidity and they got heart attack. Because your good cholesterol is converted immediately to bad cholesterol and blocks your heart if your pH level is more. Now here we have a device which we can use all the time for, to just see if I use it every day. But sometimes if there is something which I feel uncomfortable, I use it. I went for a walk while the 7:30 presentation was happening because I was feeling bloated and sitting at one place. It is very new for me working from home. Leena ji is an expert on that, but I am very new to it. I feel like going out and talking and meeting, but now everything is happening online and I'm also getting used to it. But sitting at one place, it is very tough. So I went out, I took a round, I walked 3.5 kilometers and came back. And I'm using this device. So it's such a wonderful device, such a divine technology we have. And why we are hesitating? Just give it to everybody whom you know, whom you don't know, whom you think can use it, whom you think they can't use it. Give them to everybody. Trust me, you'll love it. Selling is not something you do to a person. Selling is something which you do for a person. So even if you have to push, be happy about it. If you ask me, I love to push. Because I know even a baby is born with a push. And because you did not push, sometimes some other person will push and he will start. Trust me. If you don't push your prospect, they are waiting. See, I happened to speak to somebody in Chennai And she was ready to sign up, but the person who showed the plan did not push the person, did not even do a follow-up call. You know what that person said? Yeah, I saw the Zoom meeting at 7:30, which you guys have, but after that, nobody called me. Can you imagine? I asked who's the person. She was not able to recollect the name. So I said, okay, if I am in Chennai, I'll definitely meet you. So there are people who, after seeing the plan, they're not even calling them. आप लोगों को क्यों ऐसा लग रहा है कि people will come with a plate full of money, covered with a wonderful satin cloth, and give the tray to you, that here is the money, please make me sign up? Nobody does like that, you know. So we have to understand that we have to ask them to get started. Okay. Yes. Any other question? Feel free and ask. I really appreciate all of you being here, and I really appreciate people asking questions. So a big handout to everybody who's asking question. Yeah, Mithilesh ji, please unmute yourself. Rajendra, why I'm not able to unmute others? Because they can unmute themselves. Okay. Yeah, Mithilesh ji, over to you.
Yeah, hi. Good evening. Thank you so much, Vikash ji.
Good evening. Good evening. Yeah. Please.
You know, which I'm facing day in, day out.
Okay. I could not hear you. Can you repeat it again?
The first question.
Yeah.
Which I receive day in, day out. How much have you earned?
Oh, wow. That's a great question.
How many have signed up?
Okay, how many have signed up? Great. Okay. Okay. Imagine Mithilesh ji, आप वो prospect हैं.
Yes.
आपका voice clear है ना? You are in the zone where you have network, proper network, because your voice is breaking.
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
But I can't hear you clearly. So can I transfer this question to somebody else?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Okay. So let's say Yuan is asking me how much you have earned. So Yuan, you are the prospect, ask me. You have to unmute.
How much have you earned with this business so far, Vikash?
Wow, that's a great question. Yuan, do you have any friends who are businessmen?
Yeah, I do. I have a few of them.
Few of them. What they do, what business they have?
Depends. Some have a fishing business, some have a clothes, garments, some have jewelry.
Okay. And have you ever asked them how much they earn?
No.
Then what makes you think that you asked me that how much I have earned? I'm a businessman, and this is a compensation plan. You get paid based on your effort. How much people are earning, you can definitely go and ask them. But let's say, don't feel bad, but let's say today you get started and tomorrow you invite somebody and they ask you the same question, ki tumne kitna paisa banaya? What will you say?
I probably respond the same way you responded to me. So.
Right now, right? See, it doesn't matter how much I have earned. The business plan is like this. If you have these many sales, you get this much of money, which I explained to you in the business plan. Just because I am showing you an opportunity does not give you a right to ask me how much I have earned. And by the way, according to Luring Act 1979, I cannot lure anybody based on my income. Let's say I made 0. How does it make a difference? And let's say I made 10 lakh rupees as of now. Does it guarantee that you will make 10 lakh? And if I have made 0, does it guarantee that everybody in this business will make 0? So the real question you should ask is, how can I make what I want to make? So my question to you, Yuan, is, tell me, how much do you want to make in your first month from this business? I might help you in that. Right? So when somebody, Mithilesh ji, अगर ऐसे कोई सवाल पूछे ना, तो आप उसका जवाब मत दीजिए, उससे सवाल पूछिए. देखिए हमने क्या सीखा? We learned 4 steps, right? Show them that you are a leader. Tell a story, ask the right question, and feel found. Right? Then you can add, you know what? There is somebody called Lena who signed up just September last year, and not very active from day one, but yes, somehow she managed to quit her job in 3 months of her signing up, and she crossed her package of 40 lakh in her first year as her total income. There's somebody called Vikash who was running his own studio in Indranagar in Bangalore. And within a year, he closed down his business to do this business full time because he started seeing more profit than his traditional business. Now, there is somebody called Terry Lee who has made $63 million. There's somebody called Kastan Lange who has made 10 million euros. There is somebody called Pusde Sarma. He has already made 1 crore. It depends on how much effort you're putting and what is your experience. So if you have experience, if you have zero experience, also there are people like Sheila Ji. See somebody who is a housewife and she made 13 lakh in her first month. And you know what? Since you have asked this question at this time, tomorrow, luckily, we are on Sunday, this Sunday on 17th, we are having a testimony night for business. So people who have started this business, how much you really want to know how much they're making, you come and join that meeting. By the way, Yuan, you will be there in that testimony night, sharing your experience since you have crossed. Everybody who has made more than 1 lakh in last month, that is in August, are invited for this testimony night. Please forward your names and you come forward and speak up. You know, last testimony night, everybody was so shy sharing their income as if ऐसा होता है ना जैसे पूछ लिया कि माँ कब बन रहे हो. No, जैसे सास ससुर होते हैं ना जब ससुराल जाती है नई नवेली दुल्हन और पूछते हैं बेटा माँ कब बन रहे हो, गुड न्यूज कब दे रहे हो, तो कैसे शर्मा जाते लोग. ओहो. No, that kind of shyness, with that shyness you explain, you talk about the business. Oh, मेरे से कोई सवाल पूछे कि बाप कब बन रहे हो तो मैं जवाब देता हूँ. Okay, Tanvita. तो मितलेश जी, I hope it helped you. So बहुत politely आप उनसे ये सवाल पूछिए. और देखिए कभी भी कोई क्वेश्चन पूछे. मितलेश जी हैं या चले गए?
Yes, मैं हूँ.
अच्छा. Yes, मितलेश जी. तो शायद ये हेल्प हुआ.
Yes, 100%. Thank you so much.
Most welcome, sir. Yes, Tanvita, you can unmute yourself.
So after, I also have say 2-3 people when they asked that how much people are earning through it, and when I actually gave the example of millions, their usual answer is, they are rich people, they have earned, we cannot, we are like normal people. So how to handle those kind of situations?
You are a normal person. Do you want to remain normal or you want to be rich?
We don't have that much of contact. How to do these kind of things?
No, the question. No. Answer my question was: you want to be rich or you want to remain normal?
Rich.
Then the rich people make contacts. They're not born with contacts. When they take birth, they don't come with a what is that called, yellow page dictionary, right? That, okay, these are the contact of all the people. You know, Vikash, when he started network marketing in Bangalore, he did not know anybody. 5 people he knew, all from his own hometown. All of them mocked at him, made fun of him, and no, they rejected. But Vikash did not stop. Today he has a team all over the world because he knew that if he has no contact, he can build a contact. Right? See, when people ask now, how much have you made and this and that, see, you have to be very in a subtle, polite way. You have to tell all this. That yes, and also remember one thing. If somebody is asked how much people are making, answer to that question based on their digestion capacity. You cannot give a 4-year-old child a meal of 40-year-old. You cannot give a meal of 20-year-old person to a 4-year-old because their digestion capacities are different. So if I know मेरा जो दोस्त है जिसको मैं प्लान दिखा रहा हूँ वो मर के 60,000 रुपए कमाता है, अगर मैं उसको बोलूं कि 6 लाख रुपया महीना, उसके लिए 6 लाख भी बहुत बड़ा अमाउंट होगा. Rather, what do you say? That see, you start this business part-time. I know your package is 10 lakh rupees. What if you make 3 lakh rupees extra in a year? Will it help you to pay off certain loans or EMIs? Will it help you to be a little more flexible in your lifestyle and your spending, or a little more flexible in your savings? Does that make sense? Yes, there are people who make 3 lakh rupees also in a year. There are people who also make 3 lakh rupees in a month. It depends on your work. So कभी भी देखो बोलते हैं ना कि सोनार से लोहे का बिजनेस के बारे में बात नहीं करते और लोहार से सोने के बिजनेस का बात नहीं करते, right? So you don't talk to a goldsmith about iron and don't talk to a ironsmith about gold, right? So you talk to a person based on his background. So that's how we have this in invitation training, we have this rule, right? Be age and background appropriate. That is the meaning of it, right? So you handle it like that, right? And if somebody say, na, ye log amir log kar sakte hain, ऐसे लोगों तो मेरे को तो बहुत मजा आता है बात करने में। अच्छा, अमीर लोग के लिए वेरी गुड। तो तुम क्या बनना चाहते हो, अमीर या गरीब? नहीं भाई, हम तो ऐसे ही ठीक है। बोले तब तो बहुत बढ़िया यार, ऐसे ही रहो, भगवान करे तुम ऐसे ही रहो। और कुछ एक्स्ट्रा आ गया ना तुम्हारे पास, तो भगवान करे, भगवान सुन रहा है ना तू, इसको ऐसे ही रखना। इसके पास अगर तेरा प्लान भी है कुछ देने का तो मुझे दे देना, इसको चाहिए नहीं। राइट? इसको नहीं, मैं उसके सामने बोलूंगा कि भगवान अगर प्लान है इसको कुछ देने का फ्यूचर में ना, तो मत देना, इसको कुछ नहीं चाहिए, मेरे को बहुत चाहिए, तू मुझे दे देना। No, people have this mindset. They think that, oh, how should I ask? No, they have this problem. How should I ask? If you don't ask, how will the universe give? You go to a restaurant. Just imagine you go to a restaurant and the waiter asks, "क्या चाहिए सर?" मैं कैसे, जो मनाया दे दो। तो बोलेगा ठीक है, जो मनाया दे दूंगा। राइट? आप कभी जाके रेस्टोरेंट में बोलते हो, have you ever gone to a restaurant and said to the waiter, whatever you wish you bring? You'll always ask what you want. So if you can, if you go to a small place where you ask things which you want, we are in this cosmos, and why are we acting as if everything will come to us without asking? We have to attract those things. We have to attract those things by saying it. Right? So you handle them in that way. Yes. Any other question? Very good. I really appreciate people who are asking questions. Please ask your question.
I have another question. Just
Yes,
इसके
yes,
पीछे
yes.
ही आता है. So
Yes,
usual answer जो इसके बाद आता है. I of course the way you explained वो तो मेरा नहीं था. But after that जो question आता है, but उसके लिए अभी तो पैसा चाहिए ना, अभी कहाँ से लाए?
Very good. तो पैसा नहीं है.
हाँ, नहीं है.
कब से नहीं है?
है नहीं, बहुत दिन से नहीं.
तो क्या कर रहे हो कि आगे हो?
Savings.
देखो, मैंने ये अपने आप से पूछा, मेरे पास भी नहीं थे. अब मैं फील पाउंड पे स्लैप विद अ किस. आई जस्ट स्लैप्ड, सो आई हैव टू किस. सो आई सेड, सी, व्हेन आई आल्सो सॉ इट, आई डिड नॉट हैड द मनी, टू बी वेरी फ्रैंक विद यू, जस्ट लाइक यू. आई आस्क्ड दिस क्वेश्चन टू माई सेल्फ दैट पैसे मेरे पास आज भी नहीं है, कल भी नहीं थे, आगे होंगे कि नहीं होंगे, what is the guarantee? I don't have the money today. I did not have the money yesterday. What am I doing to have it tomorrow? That is the serious question which I asked myself, Tanvita, and then I decided that why not to take a pain to start any business. Even Ambani has to start business, he will take loans. I am just an ordinary person trying to do something extraordinary. Why can't I take loans? So there are three ways. The person who showed me the opportunity, his name is Vikash. He told me that there are three ways you arrange money: beg, borrow, steal. He told me clearly, don't beg, don't steal, but you can definitely borrow. You are 31 years old. So you might have got such credibility as of now in last 30 years that some people can give you a loan of 40,000 or 80,000 and you can start with at least resonance or gold. So the real question is not that you don't have the money today. The real question, Tanvita, is what are you doing to have money? And then I also asked this question to myself, Tanvita, that because if not this, then what? If not me, then who? And if not now, then when? Forget about money. Let's say I solve your problem with money. Let's say I give you the money, for an example. Tell me why you want to do it. Tell me why you want to do it.
If money is not the problem, then I want to start because it is going to help me as well as my entire family.
How it is going to help you?
In my health, in my career, in my everything.
So you are sure that it will help you in your health and career? How much
Yes.
sure? How much sure?
50%.
50%. So you're not sure. See, either I can be pregnant or not pregnant. 50% pregnant, I can't be. Right? So you're not sure. Now, why are you not sure? What did you see in the opportunity that creates that doubt for you? Now you see, the real question is coming out. Paisa kabhi problem nahi hota. The moment the person says, I don't have money, it is just creating a shield that you don't further interact with that person. But the real, see, what did we learn yesterday? Sense, interpret, evaluate, and response. When somebody says, I don't have money, it's a lie. And even if it is true, it's an excuse. If he decides to arrange money, he will arrange it. People who said that they don't have money, next day I've seen them going on a vacation. Right? So that's an excuse. It's just that if we don't create the sense of urgency, if we don't create a sense of value, they will not pay. People pay for value. Did we show them a solution for their problems in life? Did we first figure out what is the problem? If the person is really suffering, he has a problem, and if our business or product has solved, or we have showed them in such a way that it solves their problem, they will shell out the money. They will feel excited, and they say, if your customer is excited, bill them. So what is exciting them? You have to find out. First, excite them. Once they're excited, they'll pay. Right?
I have another situation here.
Yes, yes.
There was a person who was, I asked the same question, that if money is not the problem, then how much you're sure that you're going to buy it or going to have it? So she said that, no, then I would have taken it immediately.
Okay,
then
why?
Because of the results, because I also have given some healing, distance healing.
See, there are two type of question. One is an objection question. One is a rejection question. I don't have money is a rejection question, not an objection question. If the person does not have money, you know what questions he will ask? Is there an EMI option? Can I get 2 days time to arrange the money? If straight away somebody says that I don't have money, it's a rejection question, not an objection question. He or she is trying to reject. So you try to converse with the person. Usse aur sawal pucho, ask the right question.
So I asked, then only she said that, I'm already under so much of debt. Even after that, you're telling me. Okay. I said her to start with the basic one, the gold one.
You saw the presentation. Now you come to the story. You saw the presentation, it was given by Vikash, right? When I was 23, he had a loan of 11 lakh rupees. He had a loan of 11 lakh rupees. And he was 23 years of age. At 24, this business came to him, and it required 1 lakh rupees to get started with the products. He took another loan, and his total loan amount became 12 lakh, and he started with this business. You know why? He said because he was very sure that he is going to make millions. The question is, do you have that belief? Let me ask you this question. Let's say I have a map and I have a key. And this is guaranteed that if you get this map and the key, you will reach to a treasure where you will find a box where you will have minimum 90 kgs gold. 1 kg gold is equal to how much? What is the rate of the gold? I don't know. I don't buy gold. I should buy it. I should start buying gold. I bought it long time back, some 5 gram in 3,000 or 4,000 rupees. I don't know. What is the rate? Whatever is the rate. So let's say there are 90 kgs of gold. But here is a condition. Tanvita, to buy this map and the key, you have to spend $400. Will you still say you don't have money? Imagine right now there is a flash sale. You will buy a brand new BMW i3 worth 3 crores in just 3 lakh rupees. Will you still say you don't have money? You will do anything and everything possible to get 3 lakh, buy that BMW i3. And let's say you don't want to have that car, but you can sell it after the flash sale in 30 lakh at least, or 1 crore at least, and you make that profit. So we have to see what we do as when we do closing. Please remember, we are consultants. We are trying to engage our prospect to activate his neurons to understand what they have seen. Until unless we do that, we never get to the closure. We don't see the moment somebody asks a question, don't get scared. Every follow-up meeting I do with zero expectations. In any meeting you go, some people tell me, Vikash ji, when we are going for a follow-up, ye sign up kar lega to mera ye ho jayega, aisa ho jayega, waisa ho jayega. I say, hold on, manage your expectation. Just go out, with an intention to help the person. Don't think anything. If he signs up, great for him. If he doesn't sign up, maybe God doesn't want him to get signed up. But you do your best. You give your best. Don't worry who is signing up, who is not signing up. How many people here was invited by me? Out of these 36 people here, how many people were directly invited by me? 1, Ashka, Aditya ji, Tanvita, Ashka, Aditya ji, Tanvita, Leena ji, Rajendra, 5, Pragya ji, 6. So you see, 6 people have been directly invited by me, and there are 36 people here. But there are more than 1,000 people in my team now. So 1,000 people in my team, and right, and I had invited maybe 10, 20. That's all. I had recruited maybe 10, 20. And tomorrow this number will keep on growing, creep and go. And mostly I did more recruitment because of the RDP, rolling device point. If that would not be there, I might have not even invited so many people. This is my follow-up book, and I was just wondering what I have done in my previous company in so many years. I'm able to do it much faster in Healy because maybe of RDP, I don't know. Or maybe the opportunity is so exciting, I don't know. But it is absolutely amazing. So please understand, we don't need everybody. You need 3 good people, that's all. Out of 9 billion population on this planet Earth, we need 3 good people. Now the question is, what is good people? Who is a good person? You know who is a good person? Who is like you is a good person. Means if you are a leader, you'll attract a leader like you. Hi. What's your name? Tell us your name. Come again.
Yeah. Brooke.
Brooke. Hi, Brooke. There is a famous author, Brooke Hedges. He has written this book, Parable of Pipeline. Are you the author? Did you write the book? Did you just write a book?
No.
No? Okay. But I read your book. It is absolutely amazing. You must read it, Parable of Pipeline. You can find it on YouTube. It's a very nice summary of the book. You will love it.
Write the name down.
Extremely. He came on and they won't talk, okay?
Great. So, देखो बच्चे भी attract हो जाते हैं. The kind of business we are into. I went to Rajan's place just 2 days back, and he had he has made a dream. Rajan has pasted his vision board, and in his vision board he has also pasted my Rajendra Kumar Yadav is a good boy. My dad is happy, and he has written that he has made 9 crore 99 lakhs dollars, and he has written that, right? And he was showing me, देखो ये मैंने लिखा है, देखो ये मैंने लिखा है. So even when we do this business, kids also learn a lot, right?
They learn. Brooke knows a lot about, because my videos are on all the time, right? So very much.
Very soon she'll start giving presentation. Right. Okay, so Jaya ji, lovely seeing you on the video. Yes, so be on the video, everybody. It's very it will be very great if you all can be on the video. Yes. Any other question?
I have 2 more questions.
Yes, please go ahead. Somebody's asking question. I'm happy. Yes.
So the another question is, she said that, okay, just give me 3 months. 2 people said the same. Give me 3 months, and then I will arrange the money, and then I will start. So within the 3 months, what should I do?
Okay.
Because they will forget.
Why 3 months?
They said that I have some loan, and I have a fixed salary. So some amount is going to that salary. To that loan. So within 3 months, that will get over, and then I can start. For 2 people, it's same.
Okay. So you have a loan, and you have planned to that your loans are closing in 3 months, right?
Yes.
What if I show you that you can close your loans in next month? Will you be interested?
Yes, but I don't want to take the chance because I said the same.
you don't want to take chance on what?
What if I fail to manage that much of money?
Imagine you have failed. Then what?
Then I don't know how to pay that loan.
Imagine you succeeded. Then what?
That I can't imagine.
So let me help you to imagine. Why don't you come on Zoom and I'll show you how you can pay off your loan in just 1 month. Right? Will that be great? See, I really love speaking about this subject. In my, I always believe that if you have that strong belief, now, see, I'll tell you a story. A guy was reading metallurgy. You know metallurgy? The study of metals. So he was doing studying metallurgy, and he read a chapter on how silver is purified. So he was reading the statement that the silversmith puts the block of the silver in the middle of the fire and keeps looking at the silver, and at one point he pulls it out and then the silver is purified. So he was like, he could not understand what it was written, and he really wanted to have a practical demo of it. So he went to a silversmith and he took his permission that, can I be with you in your workshop and see how you purify silver? So silversmith, yeah, absolutely okay. No, have a seat. So the silversmith took a tongs, a clamp, took up the a silver block, puts up in the middle of the fire, and keeps looking at the silver block. Now this guy is wondering, what is he doing? And why is he doing it manually? He can just put it on the clamp and and just do other work. But why is he doing? So he could not resist. So he asked the silversmith that, what are you doing? Why you can put you can put a clamp and clamp it out, and then after some time, the time you can take it out. He says, no. Why I'm holding it? Because if the silver is overburnt, it will be of no use. It will not remain silver. So the process of purification is so critical that if we don't take out from the fire at the right time, it will burn. Then the guy asks, then how do you know what is the right time? He says, you know what? I keep staring the silver block until and unless I see myself into it. And the moment I see my image into it, I pull it out. In life, God puts us in the middle of the fire. And when he sees him in us, he saves us. I always say, believe in God, because he will not let you burn. That's for sure. Just have faith in him. If you are going shopping, Brooke was here, and Yuan also has his 25-year-old son. And let's say they both went for shopping. All three of them went for shopping. And there was one bag of 10 kgs. There was another bag of 5 kgs. And there's another bag of half a kg. Now tell me, who will hold what? Most probably Yuan will hold the biggest bag.
No, actually, my son will hold the biggest one.
Because he's adult. He's an adult, right? And then Brooke will hold the smallest one.
Yeah.
As a parent, you know how much weight you can handle. As a parent, you know how much weight your child can handle. If he can handle 10 kgs, you will get 10 kg. If he can handle 1 kg, you will give 1 kg. God is the ultimate parent. He knows how much we can handle. So when we are dealing in our life, please understand that all these challenges comes to you only to purify you. If you are getting rejections, you are working so hard. Is Veena-ji there on the call today? Yes, he is there. I was telling about Veena-ji to Leena-ji. Veena-ji, are you there? Can you listen, or have you slept? Veena?
I'm listening, Vikash-ji. I'm listening.
Yeah. I always see her in all the meetings. I don't know what is happening in her business. I'm not updated about her back office, but I can tell you that with the kind of motivation she goes and she's attending all the meetings, she keeps keeps doing the work. She's talking to a lot of people. She's having prospects. I am sure God has planned something big for her. Just wait, Veena-ji, all your actions will not go in vain. You will be rewarded multiple times. There are hundreds of stories which I can tell you of people who have been in the similar phase just like you, and today they are getting rewarded for what they have done earlier. Okay.
Thank you, Vikasji.
Keep going. Bye-bye.
Yeah, and Vikasji, I have a question also.
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, so I had a prospect. He's a very good, experienced Reiki healer. And I'm not too sure how busy he is. Okay, so he is not responding. He was not responding to my call, and he asked me to share the recorded video. Okay, and he said that this is I literally don't have time. I'm busy with all the time with the classes and everything, and I was checking with Leena ma'am if I can forward it to him. So she said, yeah, you can forward it to him, and after he watches the video, definitely do a follow-up. And I did the same thing, and he asked a couple of questions, about 7-8 questions he asked. Then I came back to Ashwini and Leena ma'am, and I asked, so he's asking so many questions. So let's not hurry and don't respond on WhatsApp. Let him come on Zoom or at least pick our call, and then we will respond to him. And then Leena ma'am and Ashwini, myself, everybody were following it up, but then he didn't respond. He didn't respond to our call at all. And then I went back to Leena ma'am and Ashwini saying that why should we not respond to him when he is asking so many questions? Might be he's really busy. Definitely all the time we say that we should not lose our posture. So why is he not think? Why he might also think the same thing, saying that why should I lose my posture? Because even he's a big, he must be a Reiki healer.
Has he asked the question?
No. Yeah, he asked the questions on WhatsApp.
Okay, on WhatsApp. So what did you reply?
We replied to him saying that it is absolutely fine, and we are we responded saying that the way we usually respond, saying that yeah, it is fantastic to know that you have so many questions, and we are glad to answer you all the questions, provided you respond to us on Zoom or even call, something like that. We had responded to him, but there was no response for that also.
Okay. See, the person is not interested in listening to the answers. He's just interested in asking questions.
He's interested in asking questions.
But he's not interested in knowing the answer. So you just ask him, are you really interested in knowing the answers of these questions? Let me know. We can have a quick call or a 3-way call, and we can help you out with these questions. When is the good time? Let me know. However big he or she is, I am sure he's having a lot of free time. People see, if you ask people from I am originally from Bihar, but born and brought up in Jharkhand, but grown up in Karnataka, became a man in Karnataka. I was boy in Jharkhand and baby in Bihar, so I know people there. So वहाँ पे जिनके पास कोई काम नहीं होता ना, वो भी बहुत बिजी रहते हैं. तो ऐसे बहुत जगह ऐसे लोग मिलेंगे जिनके पास कोई काम नहीं है, फिर भी बहुत बिजी हैं. If I get a healer who says I am very busy, I today somebody said I am very busy. So can you say? I said I understand that you're very busy, and we all are very busy in whatever we are doing, but we are busy in what? Serving people, right? You're busy helping people to heal, and I'm talking to you about a technology which will help you to heal them faster, and you can address more number of people. Being busy is not a good thing. What if you are not very busy and still helping many people? Do you want to know how? See, I'm helping today. We have more than 1,000 people whom I'm healing, and I'm free. It means I have a way, I have automated my healing process. Would you like to know how you can automate your healing? Let's have a call.
Okay.
Right? So,
Okay.
देखो और वीना जी इसमें एक और चीज है. There is something very important to understand. Not everybody will sign up. Please understand. Not everybody will say yes. But that's 20% people should say yes. If you are getting out of 10, 2 people are signing up, means you are doing it right. If out of 20, out of 10, 2 people are not signing up, means there is some improvement required. But if out of 10, if 10 people see the opportunity, 2 of them signed up, congratulations, you did wonderful. I will give a training maybe in a workshop where I'll show you that how a technology infuses into our society. With what rate, with what percentage we can penetrate into every household. Right?
Yeah.
This is a subject from Harvard University. I went to Harvard in my dreams and I got it there. Right? So I will tell you that what we are doing, Healy is going to be a house of name, provided each one of us take responsibility to train people how to use the device. Each one of us take responsibility to give them some experience with Healy, a good experience with Healy. We should never leave anybody unsatisfied. Never leave anybody unsatisfied. If he's bought the product, make sure he's satisfied. If he's not satisfied, make sure you cancel his order. People, when they call me, I want to cancel. I say, yeah, go to your back office. I tell them, log in and cancel right now. I don't convince them to not to cancel. Some people tell me, Vikash, what are you doing? We have done so much of hard work. When somebody calls you for cancellation, you say cancel. I say, yes. The time I'll motivate this person that don't cancel, it is such a good product, I can talk to a new person and tell him that we have an amazing product. My mentor taught me that you have 2 options: reduce new babies or awaken the dead. Which is difficult? Or I would say, which one is easy? Reducing new babies is easy, right? You have fun also.
Yeah.
Imagine awakening somebody who's dead, so painful. And you know you are going to fail for sure. But if you have a chance to produce, it is fun. Do it. So not everybody will say yes. So go to the next person.
Okay.
Right? Don't worry. And see, he might be genuinely busy also. देखो अभी मेरे को कोई बोले तो मैं busy हूँ. I am literally busy. But it is not busy. It's priority. What is my priority right now? Nobody is busy. It's just their priority. How we can, when we are talking to a prospect, can we match our subject with their current priority? If our objective of talking to him matches his priority, then he will have time for us. He will have time for this opportunity. If our objective is not matching his priority, then he'll always be busy. If somebody comes to me and says, let's go and play cricket, what will I say? I'm busy. But somebody tells me, I have a prospect whom we can talk about Healy. I say, yeah, when we have to go. It is all that when we are talking to a prospect, know what is his priority right now and somehow figure it out that how our opportunity can match to his priority level or even higher. Then nobody will say I'm busy. Right? Okay. Yeah, Jaisila ji, Wing Commander, please ask your question, ma'am.
Yeah, hi. Good morning, Vikash ji. I always have some questions.
Chicken kha rahe hain?
Yeah, I'm ice cream kha rahe. I'm in Madurai. Been traveling for last 2 days. Yeah, Tirchi हो गया, श्रीरंगम, आज मदुरई हो गया, कल रामेश्वरम जा रहे हैं, उसके बाद कोडाईकनाल, उसके बाद पालक्काड. So long trip.
अब लोग बोलते हैं आप busy हो.
No, I'm not busy. No, I've got a lot of time, but I prioritize. So right now, temple visits हो रहा है. See, my question is like, suppose I speak to somebody and he's interested to know about it. I'll share the link. They see the presentation. They see or not, I don't know. after I've shared the PPT presentation link, what is that I have to ask them? मतलब क्या पूछना चाहिए? अभी क्या हो रहा है? I'll tell you why. The moment I ask them, okay, how did you feel about it? No response.
ये wrong question है ना. अभी कल लीना जी ने बताया ना क्या बोल रहे हैं? Wasn't it amazing? Let's get started.
Okay.
कॉल करके मैसेज पे नहीं करना है. कॉल करना है. कॉल नहीं उठाए तो मैसेज कर दो. Wasn't it amazing? Let's get started. देखो ऑनलाइन ऑफलाइन हर जगह एडवांटेज डिसएडवांटेज होता है. बट अभी तक जितना भी टीम बन रहा है, एवरीथिंग इज हैपनिंग ऑनलाइन. देयर आर पीपल हु आर सीरियसली सीरियस ऑन ऑनलाइन and there are people who are seriously non-serious even offline. So why we try to figure out and do things online? Because we have to reach larger audience. And you know, those who are not serious, they will get to know from other people that, oh, there is a device called Healy. I was asked to attend this event and I was sleeping while the presentation was running. What? You are telling you have already made $1 million out of it? Oh my God. You know, so there will be situations like this in future. There are people, you know, who said no to me in the beginning, no to the opportunity. Nobody says no to me, they say no to the opportunity. The person who said no to the opportunity, now he has so much of ego that he wants to do it, but he's not able to do it. You know why? Because he thought that, okay, it is just this, but the kind of growth he or she is seeing, they are unable to take decision now because of their ego. Only because their ego, because they are thinking that how can I say yes now when I said no, when he tried his best to recruit me and I said no. तो गिल्ट मुझे नहीं, गिल्ट उनको है. उनको अभी प्रॉब्लम है, वो दिन रात सोच रहे काश में ये कर लिया होता. मेरे को कोई गिल्ट नहीं है क्योंकि मैंने तो दिखा दिया. I did my work, I showed them. It is their guilt which is killing them, that why I didn't do it. And now even if they want to do it, their ego is too big to come say yes and start the work. Right? तो आप ऐसे पूछिए डायरेक्ट. और देखिए, whenever we do follow up ना, we always remember the point number 1. What was that? Show them you are a leader. And leaders don't beg. Leaders attract. They don't see. Network marketing is not a push marketing, it's a pull marketing. We attract people towards us. Right? We do certain things that people get attracted to what we are doing and they come to us, rather than we going and running behind and trying to explain this, that. I love to keep my presentation short and sweet and simple, and I'm very direct, very open, very direct. Karna hai karo, nahi karna hai koi baat nahi. Next. I don't even think, I don't give it a thought. See, I have so many people who have seen the presentation. This month I have shown presentation to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. 7 people I have shown the presentation to this month. I am not crying about why Rajiv is not yet started. My tomorrow 11 o'clock I have fixed up a meeting with one of my teammates. He is coming home, Sushil, and I and Sushil will do invitations till at least 4 o'clock because we have to go to Richmond. Why we are doing this invitation? Because there is a presentation at 7:30. I want to just go to the next person, and follow-ups will keep happening at the back end. The pipeline is ready, but my job is just to fill the pages and do my next person, and we will get a lot of people. If you think now your list is exhausted, it is because your mind is limiting you with that belief that the list is exhausted. You are telling me that 9 billion people are over. Some meteorite hit our earth and they are dead? No, right? They are alive. 9 billion of them. Yeah? You go on Facebook, you will see so many of them. Just talk. One day you will learn the best. एक दिन में नहीं होता है. Don't try to become a crorepati or like by playing कौन बनेगा crorepati, Amitabh Bachchan बैठे हैं. That is the fastest way to become a crorepati. Go to KBC. But there is a warning. The warning is just read about people who have won all those crores. What are they doing now? And what is their life? Most of their life is ruined after going to Kaun Banega Crorepati. You know that? Those who won Kaun Banega Crorepati, 5 crore, 1 crore, 2 crore, they are living in poverty today. Because making money and keeping money is an art which you learn by going through the process. Imagine karo, aapne imagine kiya, let me get married and let us have a baby. And boom, there is a baby in your lap. Will you have the feeling of that motherhood? Will you be able to take care of the baby as if you would have taken care when the baby would have come out in the natural process of 9 months, and before that, whatever you had to do to have your child in your womb, build a relationship, love someone, and then carry that baby 9 months in all that pain and mood swings and all those things which you go through, and ultimately deliver a baby? Now tell me, in which case will you take care of that baby? The one which is delivered with that right process, natural process of 9 months, with following all those pain which you have to go through, or just you thought and you had a baby in your lap? Most people take network marketing like that. Aaj sign up kiya hai, bahut jabardast product hai, Healy is amazing, it is going to be $1 billion business, I want 1 crore. And boom, 1 crore is on your lap. Right? You'll blow it all. But when you go through that pain of rejection, when you go through that invitation, follow up, you're getting no's, you're getting yes, some people are mocking at you, some people are harsh at you, some people are even rude at you, some people are making fun of you. You yourself sometimes are making fun of yourself, and you're going through all those challenges. And then you have that 1 crore on your lap. You will not blow it. You will keep it safe. You will do the right thing with that money. You'll be cautious with that money. You will enjoy that money in a better way. And every time you spend that money, you will forget all that pain. With that 1 crore you bought, let's say you bought something for your mom, something for your daughter, something for your father, something for your mother. Maybe you bought a house, maybe you bought a car. You will forget all those rejections, all those mockeries, all those people who commented on you. You will forget everything. Why you will forget everything? Because now you're enjoying the fruits of your hard work. It is not easy. Trust me, it is not easy. Healy is easy. Healy is easy. Network marketing is not easy. Let me tell you this. Healy, I have seen a lot of network marketing companies. I myself was involved in 2 network marketing companies before. And I can tell you, I have never seen such an easy plan, such a fast income plan. I've never seen any other place also. To make 1 lakh, you know how much you have to put effort? Ask Leena ji, in her previous company, how much it was, what struggles she had to go through to make her first lakh. It was not easy, right? But here, it's easy, So I request all of you to participate in the 17th. We are having a business testimony night. Invite all your business follow-ups. Come and share your testimony. Be open about it. Don't shy like somebody asks you, when are you delivering a child? Just be open, talk about it, share your experience, take your time and enjoy. Share it so that people who might get inspired that, yes, this business is great. If you have made that 1 lakh, 2 lakh and above, you're welcome. Yes, Johan, I think you have raised your question, hand. You can ask your question.
Okay, I've approached 3 holistic coaches, and all 3 of them gave me a very similar answer, and I wasn't sure how to really react to them. I haven't replied yet. Okay. They've all basically told me we don't need a device to do what we do it better. So I've not replied yet. I want to do it right.
Okay, so what have you told them? See, they have replied to you in the same language because you have messaged them in the same language. You have sent the same message to all 3 of them. That's how the reply also came in the same manner. So what have you told them?
So it's basically, I told them that I've recently discovered an amazing device that can enhance what you do at the moment. And I would like to invite you to a Zoom call. That's all. That's all my message.
So next time what we say is, there is a technology which we are launching, which is helping people to be their own doctors and healers. And I think you must have a look. I would love to invite you on the Zoom. The moment you say the word device, they will say, I don't need a device, because device means they have to buy it. Technology means they have to use it. The trigger, no, when I say device, what do you get? What signal do you get in your mind? Oh, I have to buy it. When I say technology, oh, I can use it.
Okay.
Right?
Perfect.
So just a change of the word can change the result. So that's how they, and the moment you said the device, right, they also, it's like, I can do it. Why do I need a device? But when we say technology, technology is always seen as an assisting tool or an assisting force, which assists people or which helps people. So just try
that for most of my prospects, but it makes sense now to actually change that and remove the word device. So
yes,
I'll
exactly.
do that. Thank you.
So once and try calling them rather than sending message. I love calling them rather than sending messages. I'm very bad in, I have an habit that I don't leave any of my messages unread. I have an habit of reading all the message, but I skip the group once. I just open and I close it. I don't read it, but I read every message.
One thing that's worked for me that maybe I can share with everybody here, when it comes to prospects. So if you all know, I do events here in Dubai, and I think for the past 2 weeks, I've been wearing my device wherever I go.
Okay.
Wherever I go. So I'm getting a lot of people ask me, what is that, and then the conversation starts from there. So even I went to a Kangen meeting because we had a follow-up call and I wore it, and there were people from there who asked me what this was.
Fantastic. So that's how we do it, right? We create curiosity around us. Yes. Any other question related to follow-up? Anybody has a question? Ask your question. And if you, let's say you're not asking today, but you get a question which you felt that you could not answer, you can definitely get to know from your active senior business partner. But the best way, if somebody asks you a question and you somehow manage to respond, but you were not convinced with your answer, go back home and keep answering that question in different ways till the time you get convinced with your answer. Right? See, somebody asked me 3-4 months back, what if this is hacked? So I said, it's a German technology, German company, has got so many certifications. And I'm sure you know that certifications are given based on so many security parameters. Then he said, yeah, but even Google and Facebook were hacked. So I said, yes, I'm not saying that this will not be hacked. It might be hacked, but company takes its own precaution. And let's say even if it is hacked, you are going to lose 2 lakh rupees. They are going to lose billions. Whose headache it is? A person, if let's say it is hacked, who is at a bigger loss? You or the founder? He says the founder. Then let them think about the security. Now, why you're worried? You just use it. So I somehow managed. But when I come back home, I really went on internet and I read a little bit about hacking. And then I came with a perfect answer. I said, imagine, after I say all this, I say, imagine, let's say it is hacked. Then what may happen, right? Okay, let's say you have heard of this self-driven cars. They're also driven by software and AI. If it is hacked, what are the possibilities it can do? What can happen? You can hack and increase the speed, bump into something, correct? So you can increase the speed, you can put the reverse gear, you wanted to go forward, but it is hacked, now it is going reverse in the forward. You can only play with the current physical aspect of the device. Yes or yes? But after hacking the self-driven vehicle, 4-wheeler, can you make it a helicopter after hacking? Can you make a helicopter after hacking? Tell me. A car will remain a car even if it is hacked, because you can only fiddle around with the physical aspect of the device. Now, if Healy is hacked, what can you do? Can you produce negative frequencies? The answer is no, because the device is designed in such a way which can produce 9 million frequencies for life which are predefined. So you cannot produce negative frequency. So even if it is hacked, you will only do good to the person. So happy hacking. Let's hack it. Right? So I know I got this answer, and when somebody asked me in this Sunday event in Sivyogi sir's event, I was so happy. I said, wow, I got a chance to practice what I had just discovered few nights back. Yes, Pramodji, you can unmute yourself and ask your question. So always figure out way to convince yourself first with your answer. Yes, Pramodji.
Yeah, Vikash. My question is now, what is an ideal time gap? Is there an ideal time gap for following up? Say somebody comes
Very good question. Very good question. Hit the iron when it is hot. The first follow-up should be done within 24 hours. The second follow-up should be done within 72 hours. The third follow-up should be done within 4 to 5 days. And then if nothing happens, keep in touch with the person. Do your 6th, 7th follow-up. Sometimes people take 7 times no to say 1 yes. So, but it doesn't mean that we push the person, we go behind that person. We just show that our business is growing. You stay there where you want to stay, but I am growing. That's very, very important, right?
So for somebody who indicates, okay, no, I don't want to hear about this anymore. Right now, I'm not in that frame of mind to take a decision on this. So let's drop the subject for time being.
Yeah.
In such people, how long a gap should you give before you?
For such people, you say, wow, I'm so thankful that you said that. I really appreciate for your openness. Perfectly fine. You keep doing your work. See, again, I said, not everybody will sign up. Out of 10, 8 will not sign up, or 6 will not sign up, or 5 will not sign up. Not everybody will sign up. If everybody will sign up, then by tomorrow, you and me can become a crorepati.
Yeah, that's true. So, but in this case, I feel there is a possibility. Yeah. So, is there an opening I can create in such situations? Which doesn't look too intrusive. Okay, although a block has been put.
You can simply say, I totally respect your decision, and I really thank you for that. But would you mind attending some testimony night? Because you don't want it, but maybe after listening to some testimonies, you might know somebody who might be helped using this technology. So with that intention, would you love to attend the testimony nights? I'll send you the link.
Okay.
Not with an intention to buy. You don't buy, but if let's say you saw something which somebody in your family or in your friend circle or known people are going through that, why don't it might be helpful that you would share with them, right? So like that. Yes, Ashka, you can ask your question.
Yes, because I had a prospect 4-5 days back. He is a healer and he keeps visiting Mumbai, basically from Mangalore. So he also asked question during the session also to Pushpadev sir. He was interested in the numbers, how many people are there in your network, and so he found less numbers in Mumbai. So he was like, he has that objection of why so less people in Mumbai. Then if I completely appreciate this, is really amazing device and all these things, but then why it is not available on Amazon, or why very less people know
why it is not available on Amazon is another question.
Yeah.
And why people don't know about it is another question. So which question should I answer first?
So for why it is not available on Amazon, for that I actually answered him that see, if for example, if you want to have Maruti and if you want to have Mercedes, so I gave an example of that. Mercedes is not available just so easily than Maruti. Then I also so for Mumbai I gave an I gave an answer of there are 50,000 recorded testimony all over India within 1 year. So he's like, from where you have got this and all these things. So
okay, where are you from?
So he is from Mangalore and he keeps visiting Mumbai.
Okay, so you are from Mumbai or Mangalore? You stay in Mumbai or Mangalore?
Mangalore.
Mangalore, both places, right? Okay, so I have a question, Mr. XYZ. So let's say you are the first person to know in Mumbai. How do you take this? How do you take this message? Congratulations, you are the first person to know about it in your city. Can you imagine the kind of opportunity you are just opening yourself for? You want everybody else in the world to buy, then you want to buy, then wait for 5 years. Or do you want to be that person because of whom this device reaches every home in 5 years or 10 years, or at least 30% home in next 5 years? Would you like to be that person, or would you like to buy after everybody buys? What kind of person you are? I am looking for a leader who sees an opportunity like this. If let's say nobody is in Mumbai, if nobody would be in Bangalore, if I would be the first person to buy this in Bangalore, trust me, I would really thank. I would consider that I must have done something great in my life, that I am the first person to get this opportunity in my state or city. Imagine Carsten Lange. He was the first person to sign up in Healy. Do you know that? The first sign up is Carsten Lange. Made 110 crores in just 3.5 years from Healy. Right? So you
were telling that I'm not worried about money and networking, all these things, because I have enough money and all these things, and I will see when there will be more people who will be buying it.
How much money you have?
Okay.
How much money you have? No, don't feel bad. I'm not asking you a personal question. I'm asking you this because there are so many people who sleep hungry in Mumbai. If you have so much of money, would you like to donate 1 crore rupees for one meal in entire city of Mumbai? Because you have so much money, right? Then you forward this Shiv Khera video which we played in the beginning. Right? So see, when ladies do the follow-up, na, see, slap with the kiss technique works with the ladies more, not with most of the men. I do it, but it will take a lot of skill to do that. Slap with the kiss. But for females, it is very easy. You know, I met a girl in Delhi in my previous company. She used to keep bangles in her bag. Her name was Priya. So she was from Delhi, and I went to Delhi to learn the business. And there was an office in that company where we used to do presentations. She would literally take out bangles and keep on the table. Agar sign up nahi karna hai na, to ye pehen le. Delhi wale aise baat karte hai na. Sign up nahi karna hai na, to ye pehen le. If the prospect is asking so much, so ulta pulta question, ye Amazon pe kyun nahi yahan bola, bhai dekh, sign up nahi karna, to ye pehen le. मैं पहनती हूं, but तुझे भी पहनना है तो पहन ले, या तो काम कर ले साथ में. Literally. And generally, you can't do that. A guy cannot do this, but a girl can do it. For somebody says, "Na, I don't have money." To guy, if he says, it's okay. But to a girl, especially in North India, to a girl, a guy will never say that I don't have money. In North India, I'm telling you, because it is too high, too much to their ego. पैसे नहीं है. I had seen her closing. तेरे पास पैसे नहीं है. मुझे तो लगा था तू पैसे वैसे कमाता है. तेरे को ये बिजनेस और ज्यादा जरूरी है यार, तू ये कर. मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगेगा तू पैसे कमाएगा. शादी हो गई तेरी? बोला नहीं हुई. गर्लफ्रेंड है? बोला हाँ है. उसको पता है तेरे पास पैसे नहीं है. क्या कर रहा है पैसे कमाने के लिए? See, we have to understand that we are just helping the person to open his mind, to see the world, what is the possibility. What people are doing, most of the time, they are killing their own opportunities. When I see people working day in and day out for 1 lakh, 2 lakh rupees in job, I know people who are Anguta Chap. In Kannada, we say headbutt. I know them. And they are making crores. But I also know people who wear a tag and go to an IT company, take all the stress, and every time they get a break, they smoke a cigarette because there is so much of stress, and somehow cigarette is related to stress releaser. And they complain, cry, complain in all those smoking meetings. And by end of the month, they have no money. Or middle of the month, they don't have no money. But here is a guy wearing a lungi and a chappal with a white shirt and making crores with his family, enjoying his life. We just have to be little different from, as Richard Branson says, find out what 95% people are doing and do exactly the opposite. Find out what 95% people are doing. They're doing job, don't do a job. If 95% people are doing Healy, don't do Healy. 5%. Because if everybody starts doing Healy, it will not be fun anymore. I want fun. I want some excitement. We have to do that. We have to understand that. So, agar koi aise sawal puche na, why it is not on Amazon? Why it should be on Amazon? Ask that person. Why it should be on Amazon? If it would be on Amazon, why I should be talking to you? And who says it is not on Amazon? It is on Amazon. It is on India Mart. It is on Amazon. But would you buy it from Amazon in India Mart? Without discount, without warranty, without guarantee, and without somebody telling you how to use it? Would you buy that? It is on Amazon. But would you buy that? That's the question. Right? So, see, let's say a person is using a certain tone to ask a question. Your tone should overpower his tone while you're answering the question or handling the question. Right? Why it is not on Amazon? Why it should be on Amazon? Why it is not on Amazon? Who says it is not on Amazon? You see the tone? Right? So you have to also power yourself with an empowering tone. Why it is not on Amazon? Because I forgot. Okay, let me call my upline. Right? Gone. I told you, right? If you don't have an answer for a question, ask a question immediately. And when the time you have asked that question and he's thinking to answer the question, you think what to answer next. Right? Our mind works faster than anything else. Right now I'm in Dubai. Right now I'm in Bangalore. I can be in Dubai right now by just thinking about Dubai. So mind can travel fastest. So we can use our mind by, if you don't have an answer to a question, immediately ask a question and just take your time since he's answering, just figure out what to say next. It's very, very easy. Right? But on top of everything, keep practicing. You will become a master one day. Yes, Yuan, I think you are raising hand.
I had a prospect who came on the Zoom, listened to it. Then he responded with, I'm healthy, wealthy, and very happy. So I don't need this. So I've not responded only. So I was like, okay.
Wow. How many people have you helped to become healthy, wealthy, and happy?
Okay.
You are healthy, wealthy, and happy, but I am sure you're not selfish. Why don't you have a look at this product which can make others healthy, wealthy, and happy? Or why don't you share your secret?
That's a good one. Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure you don't need this device, but do you think, you can say, oh, great, then you must be a life coach. You must be a health coach. You must be a wealth coach. What are you? What are you doing currently? I'm sure you must be helping a lot of people, because I want to know from you, how did you do that? Right. So without hurting the ego, without hurting his ego, silently. और देखो, अब आपको पता है ना, now you know इससे बात करना बेकार है, but at least enjoy ना, enjoy the conversation, have fun.
I just kept quiet. So, but this is a good way to handle it, actually. This is Brianna, by the way. The second.
Yeah, hi, Brianna. I was about to ask. Hi, how are you?
Good, good. Nice to meet you.
Same here. So what makes you all coming one by one and listening to listening to the
I have to
session?
learn what Mama's doing, so they end up doing it better. Everything I do, my children are very involved, so they learn. So
We'll see you all. We'll
part of something like this, which is fabulous.
So you're bringing them to Vietnam?
Huh?
Why go for sure?
So you have to just ask your mom and dad to bring you along in Vietnam. So they are coming to. They are going to Vietnam.
Going to have to come.
So you have to bring everybody to Vietnam now. Qualify, right? Pressure, huh? Okay. Okay. Yeah, Tanvita, you have a question, I guess. Yeah.
That was regarding that old topic you discussed regarding hacking. So one question I have, that our info is there. So if someone asks that
what
the security of our information, like in the cloud,
what info?
Whenever we are like our mental state and everything, they are recording as a
what information? You ask the prospect what information?
I mean, they are scanning it. Some information they must have.
Your name?
Yeah.
Your date of birth?
Yeah.
Your place of birth? Right? These information you're talking about? Don't you think Facebook already knows all this? Gmail doesn't know all this? Your WhatsApp knows everything about you? Do you use any of these, by the way? By any chance? They know much more than what Healy is asking you. Your WhatsApp knows what conversation you had last night with your girlfriends. Your Facebook knows that you are sitting next to me. Your Gmail knows what products you need, and they are marketing the same product to you in every ad, every page you look at, everything you do online. So if you're talking about security and if you're really concerned, throw your smartphone right now. It is these are all free services. Facebook, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Insta, these are free services. They are not bothered about your security. In fact, while signing up, you never read that page. You agree to give your information and you agree that they should use your information to sell you something. You agree to that. But in Healy, it's not a free service. You pay for it. That's how you're more secure. They're taking care of everything. And even if it is hacked, only your name and date of birth and your place of birth will not kill you. Don't worry. Right? Yeah. Any other question? My God, by evening, I'll become a crorepati. Right? So many questions people are asking. Wow. Yeah. Please go ahead and ask your question. Lovely seeing all of you on the video. So those who are coming on the video, I really appreciate. Ranjit ji, thank you so much. Jai Sheila ji, Yuan, Aditya ji, Rajendra, Pramod ji, Ashka, Kranti ji, thank you so much. Yeah. Anybody else has a question, or we'll end the session? See, don't hesitate if you have a question. These are the things which I think the takeaways. I would like to invite Leena ji to share the takeaways. And there is somebody knocking my door, so I'll just have to go and say that I'm in a meeting.
Thank you, Vikash ji. It was such a lovely session. Oh my God, so promptly you get the answers. I just love listening to you. And Yuvan, I just wanted to tell you that you were talking about that healer who was saying that we don't need the device. You can actually send Kirtida ma'am's video of decoding the aura, and you can just share the YouTube video and say that another person just like you were into healing therapies and one of the top-notch Reiki healers from India. Now they have just upgraded their student based on the technology, what they are using. They have upgraded their skills exactly in your space. So I just wanted to share it with you and share that Kirti ma'am's YouTube video to them. Maybe that will help you to open up the, the eyes to start the conversation. And also with your second thing, I wanted, so that happy, healthy, and what was the third one?
Happy health. You said
Healthy, wealthy, and happy.
Healthy, wealthy, and happy. So take a picture of the Zoom or any of your community where you have and send the picture to the person and say, this is a community of healthy, wealthy, and happy people. And I'm pretty sure you will be able to relate to them. But one extra attribute they have is serving as well.
I'm doing it right now. Actually, this makes total sense. I like
so
that.
it will break the ice of the conversation and you can start conversing with the person.
She's somebody from India, who from Bangalore itself, who owns heaps and heaps and heaps of properties there. So
okay, fantastic. So get on with the conversation. I'm pretty sure this is just that, initial ego where people don't want to come out.
Correct. Thank you. Thank you.
She was the one knocking my door. Say hi.
Oh, so cute. Hi. Hello. Oh, so cute. What's her name, Vikash?
Sia.
Sia.
Yes.
Hi, Sia. Okay, fantastic. So, yeah. So, Ashka, I mean, these kind of questions comes up wherein my people is cross-questioning you. It only comes up when they feel that, we are nervous. They feel like we are not strong. You understand? So keep that power in you in asking the questions. And whenever the person feels that the front person, I can't. So this conversation was happening on a video call or a call? Okay, anyhow, I can't hear you. You are on mute.
On call.
Okay. So, so whenever follow-up happens, the reason why people come up with so many questions back to us, and it's basically because they can sense that we are a little nervous. They can sense that we are not there up to the mark with answering them. So they want to test us. They are coming there to test us, and simply they will ask questions just to, take that fun on. So rather than they are playing the fun, we should play the fun and ask back another 2 questions to them. So whenever be dominant by asking more questions, take them to the field of quantum physics, take them to the field of quantum entanglement, take them to the field so that you have a hand, whatever is your strength. If your strength is talking about chakras, ask more questions on chakras. If your strength is talk on healing space, talk more on that. Whatever your strength is, put that topic in so that the questions comes back to you on that space. You understand? It's more of, how you go for a job interview as well. So when the interviewer wants to ask you question, the interviewer is not prepared. It based on the person who is come to ask for job, whatever the discussion happens and the topic which came in, automatically the interviewer will start asking question on the topic you are discussing. So make the person ask question what you want, what you are strong in. So anyhow, now I feel we have literally learned. Just go back to this video, make points, because when we are hearing Vikashji, we feel like, oh wow, it's so awesome, we can answer like this, but it doesn't comes in at that point. Vikashji has got a lot of experience, and based on his experience, he's very prompt in answering them. But for us who are newcomers, it will take time for getting on with that answer, that level of answer. So what I used to do in my initial stage, I used to go through this recording and make notes. You won't believe the amount of notes I make. This diary is full of training of Healy. It's almost complete, getting finished now, this diary. You can see it's full of Healy trainings, which I have written it down. I mean, yesterday night or day before yesterday night, till morning 4 o'clock, I was actually going through Kirtida ma'am's training and making notes. Because when the training was happening, I was not able to absorb completely. You can only become leader when you actually write it and get on with your subconscious mind so that you act fast. And I keep making notes a lot. And that is the reason I can use it in my follow-up, and then it gets into my mind, subconscious mind, and that answer comes. So make notes. It's very, very important. Create a training book should be there where every training which you are going through, attending the training is not just enough. Going back and then going through it again and making notes. It's really important. So I went through Kirtida ma'am's entire training. I learned so much the way she explained. I made notes on each chakras. And my knowledge went upgraded. I mean, next time when I do follow up, I'll be using this knowledge to actually bombard the prospect. Pata hai kya how root chakra works? Tell. Pata hai kya how to activate third eye chakra and how your desires? Tell. I know it. You know, so when you have content with you, you are in a better stage to do follow up. So content ka make notes, very, very important. So, okay, awesome. So I feel we are all become very good in invitation. Let's do some follow-up also. And follow-up starts with invitation. Follow-up doesn't start when the person has completed the presentation. It depends what you have told them before the presentation that the person would be excited to come to you. And you know, sometimes when I invite, how I say, go through the presentation, and then I will tell you how you can participate in getting a percentage of royalty income. I just put a cherry of royalty income. I just put a cherry of come back and then we will discuss how we can travel together to Vietnam. Go through the presentation and come back. We'll discuss. So I put a cherry of international trip. There should be something they should be eager that after the presentation, they should come back to you on their own. We don't have to break the ice. We don't have to tell them, Dekha kya? How is it? Amazing na? That is also not required. If your excitement was so high that they'll be waiting presentation after the presentation, I have to get back. So, you know, so your follow-up starts with your invitation. So make it so interesting, so exciting that follow-up would become easy. Okay, awesome, fantastic. So I feel we should end the day now, and we have really learned so well in the 2 days of follow-up training. Let's implement it. Thank you so much, each and everyone who were here. The people who were asking questions, I could guarantee you that you would be the best trainers giving a follow-up training. You would be the best leaders in this industry, and you would be on the top. Because the way you have asked question and learned it, trust me, there's nothing stopping you to go on the top. So congratulations to each and everyone, and we'll meet again. Bye-bye. And tomorrow we have a training on business presentation. So be there. The entire bonus plan, how the 9 incomes are generated, how each income can be benefited to you, and you can explain it to your follow-up. So tomorrow is another part of follow-up. If you understand the business plan well, you can actually explain this in the follow-up as well. So 5:30 tomorrow in the system. See you all. Bye-bye. See you. Thank you, Vikash ji. Bye-bye. Love you all. Bye-bye.
So I sent it. I showed it.